and him collapsing. That was what I wanted, and him sort of destroyed it. So some people took it from him actually being on the laptop. I've looked at it as he's actually destroyed his laptop already, and he's looking at the floor, looking around, sort of getting up. And then more so, I spoke to the actor about what mindset is the character in.
Mm-hmm.
So he's in that mindset, and for him to be in that mindset, it was coming so naturally for what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
In the same regard, I don't think the skill of the actor or the way that the actor skills didn't suit the way I wanted it to be. Do you understand what I'm saying? That the person, he looked like I wanted it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Physicality wasn't what it was supposed to be to me.
Okay.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I come up with a few struggles, like I want you to climax on, or was it vibrato, isn't it? The build up, climax, crescendo. I wanted you to crescendo these words, make it quick and make it paceful.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was fine.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me to say that to him.
Yeah.
Because it worked.
That's what I'm saying. What made sense to me, and then to say out loud what did make sense. So with Meg, I think where she tried to cover so many things in a monologue, her mood is changing, what she's saying it takes twists and turns, and there's parts where she's being playful, but I hadn't wrote playful as playful. I wrote as being I wrote the note of Peter Pan, or I literally wrote Peter Pan, and what I meant by that is be young, be old but forever young, and that's what I meant. But if I'd given that note, then perhaps it wouldn't have made sense, or it would have been interpreted in a different way. But I think it's handy then to have the actor worked with us and helped us and gave their input on what they think, or just I'll try this, does this work? And I think for me, I had the monologue. Holly did the monologue, and I said, Holly, run the monologue how you will, and we'll work from there. So the first trial, Holly done the monologue how she would, and I said, okay, this is what I think. I want you to do this at this point, without making it look so fake, and making it look like a genuine piece. And it was as though the piece was in the show, not just a monologue on its own, as though it was a whole show. And for Holly, what she had wrote on her paper was more how you said words and how things were said, and what points you pause, and where this comes in, and how you should say this. But for me, it was more the action that I focused on, and I think it was interesting to see how, as you said, how directors took it differently. And I was going to say, with yours, how did you find it that with Q you had props and you had lighting?
Yeah, so this is the monologue that he directed with me.
So you were the actor?
Yeah, so I was the actor at this point. It was very much people pleasing still.
Do you reckon?
For him, no, more it was. He had an idea how he wanted it to be.
Yeah.
But whenever I was just like, oh, do you feel that I should play the monologue or play with the audience? And it was more like, you do what you want.
Yeah.
You do what you want.
We're giving you too much option.
You do how you feel.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel.
I think do how you feel can lead to discovery, but whether being a director would be like, go for it.
I think at one point it was like, I want you to play the scene, because he put props there for me to play the scene.
Yeah.
But the monologue didn't really fit playing the scene.
Yeah. Well, it's a discovery.
Yeah, so
what works, what doesn't.
He did the lights. He had the lights go off. He had me getting up on the chair, me rolling out of bed in the morning, and he took it from a very sort of. Was it real time? He took it out of so it was jumping. So the times were jumping.
Yeah. So in the monologue he says, waking up 4 hours till I have to leave the house on my own. When I leave, my nurse Holly, and then that was them a time. It's a journey to what happened. It was. You used that for your life.
Yeah. Working with it gave me a perspective on the actors-directors relationship.
Yeah. Did you find that where you and Q have had sort of the same experience of being the same age, for him to direct you? Did you struggle with that, or struggle to take it seriously, or? anything?
No, I took it very. I'm a person who likes to take it seriously.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
kept it very professional.
I think I could have worked harder, just in general, trying to learn my lines and stuff.
Yeah.
But that is my own individual motivation, rather than it being about Q. But working with the actor, I didn't. I treated it like it was. I treated it like I didn't know him, because essentially I don't. With coming into a new company that's already established, then it's sort of. A lot of this stems from me. A lot of this stems from me doing my own. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of it stems from me not being removed.
Yeah.
I'm new.
Yeah.
I'm different.
Yeah.
Working with someone I don't really know.
Bringing in new ideas.
Yeah, and comfortability in the company comes up a lot. It does.
Yeah.
You guys are too comfortable.
Yeah.
You need to pull yourself over here. Well, we're naturally over here to work, and then working with them.
We don't feel comfortable. It's not necessarily a bad thing that we don't feel comfortable. It's forever being on your toes.
Yeah.
And that's the importance of an actor, is not get comfortable.
I've never worked with him previously.
Yeah.
And now I've worked with him, I have a better insight on what it's like.
I think for me, with being the actor, listening to a director and taking director's note and trying to have a director's vision, is I felt guilt when I wasn't giving them what they wanted, or when I'd be like, was that right? And it was sort of, it was selective honesty. I wasn't being told the truth. If I was doing something wrong, I wanted to be told I was doing something wrong. And
you're not really doing this.
it's like it's guidance without taking over. So you want to guide an actor when you're directing, but you don't want to box them in so much that they can't move. You want to give them room to play while still keeping them in a space.
A director said it really nicely. It's a slow car crash. Watching someone on stage, or watching your company on stage, is like a slow car crash. You just
When
have
it
to
goes
watch
wrong.
it happen.
Yeah.
You just have to watch it happen.
But I think it's just accept that if you work with someone, improvement can be made. It's not just, oh, you've done it bad the first time.
But we only had, I think it was a day to do it, wasn't it? No, we had a weekend.
That piece we had about 45 minutes to give our director's view, so create the piece in a sense, but to learn it was over the weekend, and it was even, you had the option whether you wanted your actor to be off book or on book. And I said to Holly, if you can be off book, great. If you can't, well, not so much that I said if you can't, I just said either be off book or be on book. I prefer you to be off book, but if that can't be achieved, stay on book. I didn't want her to be in a big way where she had a piece of paper in her hand and realised she knew all the monologue and they didn't use paper, and it was just a pointless bit of paper sort of restricting her movement. However, Holly said to me, do what you want. Just do what you want. And I think to say do what you want doesn't give me the power to try.
You say do what you want.
Like I have to set myself a challenge, which
but
isn't
normally,
wrong.
you normally turnaround time for a proper show is to 6 weeks to 3 months. You know. So
I think I had the capability to learn the monologue. It was just do what you want, and I think that didn't give me the.
Did you need?
Let's go. I had to
Did you
push
feel
myself.
like? Did you feel like you needed a consensus? Did you say you needed a? Do you feel like you needed a? Do you feel like you needed a push from a director?
I think if it's your piece, if you're directing a piece, and it's something that shows your talent off in a director's way, you should have more control to be like, I want you to be off script. But as she wasn't, I was a bit clueless on, is she being too kind? Should I be? I think for myself, to better myself, I would like to be. But is that really what the director wants? Because I got told I could do whatever I want. It shows laziness in a way. It's not to slate, it's probably kindness and trying to be like, if you want to, not want to push me so far, but in that situation to go again, I'd like to say, push me, see what we can create, let's go for it. And I think, for Holly did very well and she got off script for my piece. And the issue with the directing when she directed me as Juniper was my movement wasn't as strong because I was reading the piece as I was doing it, and I'm trying to say that I'm a free spirit, a bit sort of out there. I like this, and this. But we established the characters as being very much like, I like this, and being very handsy and gestures. And as I had a script in my hand, I was able to like move a little bit, but it wasn't as much. So I learned the script because I felt it benefited if we knew it. But it also was the fear of, if I forgot these lines, if I messed up. And for you, did you learn or?
I was on script.
On script. And from that,
from
when you done I'm Amiga or Pot of Gold, reading the script, not getting like tongue tied.
Yeah.
Did you find improvement? Or?
Like I said, I should have worked harder.
Yeah.
I think that's a personal reflection.
Yeah.
I should have worked harder, and I didn't work as hard as I could have. Didn't work as hard as I should have.
Yeah.
I sort of me and the other actor and the director. When it comes to directing my other piece,